Teeth should not be deteriorating, and it's expensive business, dentistry, isn't it? And remember, if you have a little bit of decay, then it's important that you rinse and floss after every meal, that you oil pull maybe a couple of times a day. Just be mindful that keeping that mouth clean will prevent tooth decay and also encourage tooth healing. But the healing of the tooth comes from the superfluids, the internal blood and lymph, and the external fluid. And again, their quality is totally dependent on the food you're eating, how much you're drinking, going to bed early, so all of these things.
Did you know that around 70% of adults have problems with their teeth, like cavities, gum disease, or sensitivity? Studies show that bad oral health isn't just about your mouth. It can also lead to serious health issues like heart disease and diabetes. And as we get older, our teeth become weaker and our gums start to shrink, making them more likely to get damaged. The good news is that you don't need expensive treatments to keep your teeth healthy and white. There are simple, natural ways to protect them. Want to know how? Stay with me and I'll share some important tips, including a secret oil trick that can help keep your teeth strong and bright. But before we begin, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you tuning in from today? Drop a comment below and feel free to ask any questions you may have. Let's get started.
Teeth are the only exposed bones in the body, and just as if a bone breaks, it'll heal, teeth can heal. Holistic Dental is a book written by Nadine Artemis. And Nadine Artemis, she presents some fascinating things. She looks pretty much at what I've looked at here, but she goes a little bit further with the teeth, which are the only exposed bone in our body, and they should not be deteriorating. And if they do have a little decay, they have the ability to heal themselves, as every other body tissue does. So why aren't they healing? Maybe they haven't been given the right times, or they have not been given the right conditions. And she calls these two superfluids. So what are your two superfluids? And these two superfluids are constantly bathing the teeth and nourishing the teeth. One is the internal. So the internal fluid would be your blood and your lymph. And remember what the lymph does, it sweeps away waste from the tissues. And remember what the blood does, it comes along with the nutrition, it comes along with the oxygen, it comes along with the water, the white blood cells. So this internal fluid is bathing from the inside. And your external fluid is your saliva. Now both the internal fluid and the external fluid, their quality is totally dependent on fresh air, sunshine, not taking anything in that will harm it, going to bed early, exercising every day, having a nourishing diet, having food that has the quality, the ingredients to build a healthy body, drinking adequate water. If you don't drink adequate water, that saliva does not have the ability to bathe, soothe, nourish and heal. And also trust in divine power. Why trust in divine power? Trust in divine power takes into consideration stress, takes into consideration the spiritual, emotional and mental aspects of disease. Stress inhibits healing. Stress, worry, anxiety interrupts with all body processes, and I think that's not a surprise to anyone. So we need to be sure that our internal and external fluids are of the top quality to allow our teeth to heal.
If our internal and external fluids help keep our teeth healthy, then we need to make sure they're in the best shape possible. That starts with what we eat and how we take care of our bodies every day. The food we eat plays a huge role in keeping our teeth strong. Foods rich in minerals like calcium, phosphorus and magnesium help rebuild and protect them. Leafy greens, nuts, seeds and high-quality dairy products all give our bodies the nutrients needed for healthy teeth. Vitamins A, D, E, and K are just as important because they help our teeth absorb those minerals. Without them, our teeth won't have what they need to stay strong and heal. On the other hand, sugar and processed foods can do a lot of damage. When we eat too much sugar, it feeds harmful bacteria in our mouths, creating acid that weakens our enamel. Sodas and fruit juices are especially harmful because they're not only full of sugar, but also very acidic, which wears down our teeth even more. Drinking plenty of water is just as important as eating the right foods. Our saliva helps protect our teeth, but it needs enough water to do its job. When we don't drink enough, saliva production slows down, making it harder for our mouths to wash away food particles and neutralize acids. That's why staying hydrated is a simple but powerful way to support dental health. Stress is another thing that can get in the way of healing. When we're stressed, our bodies produce too much cortisol, which weakens our immune system. This makes it harder to fight off infections, including those that affect our teeth and gums. Simple habits like deep breathing, spending time outside, or taking a few moments to relax can make a big difference.
But something else this is causing teeth to deteriorate, and that is food caught between the teeth. As one dentist said, only floss the teeth that you want to keep. And I'm going to take your minds way, way back to another lecture where I talk about the true cause of disease. And remember I talked about whenever damage happens, our own microorganisms can change into bacteria and become the cleanup team. Well, when food is caught between the teeth, it basically starts to rot. So what happens then is what causes it to rot is in that moist environment, you've got so many microbes in your mouth, they're coming along to clean it up. And as the bacteria and the yeast start to break down that food between the teeth, they give off a waste, and that waste has the ability to start eating away at the enamel on the teeth. So make sure after every meal you rinse your mouth. Rinse your mouth very well. You can rinse it with seawater. You can rinse it with a mixture of sodium bicarbonate water and floss those teeth. Keep them clean. Wow, won't we save a fortune not having to go to the dentist because you're keeping your teeth clean, especially before you go to sleep at night, because by morning, wow, those microorganisms have had a party in there. And they've been able to have a lot of food in between those teeth, and they also have the ability to damage those the dentine that covers the teeth. So very important to rinse, very important to floss. In fact, both of these are even more important than cleaning with a toothbrush, but also oil pull. What's oil pulling? So oil pulling is using coconut oil. It's putting the oil in your mouth and it's swishing. You swish, swish. You might swish for 10, rest for 10, swish for 10 seconds, rest for 10 seconds. It's called oil pulling because it can pull waste out of the tongue. It can pull waste out of the glands under the tongue. It can pull waste out of the blood vessels under the tongue, and then you release that oil out on the grass. Don't release it down the plug hole or you'll plug up your plumbing. And take some water with you and rinse again and release that out. So and I'm speaking about dental health here because teeth are part of the bones. Well, they are bones. So the same thing applies to the teeth as applies to all the bones in your body.
Oil pulling is a simple practice with big benefits for your teeth and gums. Swishing oil around in your mouth might seem unusual at first, but it helps remove bacteria, strengthen enamel, and even improve overall health. The mouth is home to hundreds of types of bacteria. Some are good, but others cause plaque buildup, cavities, and gum disease. When oil is swished around, it binds to harmful bacteria and traps them. Spitting out the oil removes these bacteria before they have a chance to do damage. This process helps keep teeth cleaner and reduces the risk of decay. Balancing the pH levels in the mouth is another way oil pulling supports oral health. When the mouth is too acidic, enamel wears down more easily, creating the perfect environment for bacteria to thrive. Coconut oil has natural properties that help neutralize acidity, making it harder for cavities to develop. A balanced pH means stronger enamel and healthier gums. For anyone struggling with bleeding or inflamed gums, this practice can be incredibly helpful. When plaque builds up, gums become irritated and more prone to infection. The natural antibacterial properties in coconut oil help reduce inflammation and soothe sore gums. With regular oil pulling, many people notice their gums feel firmer and less sensitive over time. A surprising benefit is how much whiter teeth can look. Stains from coffee, tea, or certain foods build up on the surface of the teeth. Oil gently lifts these stains away without the harsh chemicals found in whitening treatments. Many people see a difference after just a few weeks of consistent swishing. Saliva plays a huge role in keeping the mouth clean by washing away food particles and neutralizing acids. When the mouth is dry, bacteria multiply quickly, leading to bad breath and a higher risk of cavities. Swishing oil stimulates saliva production, helping to keep the mouth moist and fresh throughout the day. Bad breath often comes from bacteria releasing foul-smelling compounds. Since oil pulling removes bacteria rather than just covering up the smell, it works as a long-term solution instead of a temporary fix. Many people find that their breath stays fresher for much longer compared to using mouthwash or mints. Tooth sensitivity is another issue that can improve. When enamel gets thinner, hot and cold foods cause discomfort. Coconut oil has soothing properties that help strengthen enamel and reduce sensitivity over time. Many people find that after oil pulling regularly, they can enjoy hot coffee or cold drinks without the usual pain. For the best results, using high-quality organic coconut oil is a great option because of its antibacterial properties and mild taste. If coconut oil isn't available, sesame or sunflower oil work well too. Starting with a teaspoon and gradually increasing the amount makes it easier to get used to the process. Swishing gently is key since forceful swishing can tire the jaw. The best time for oil pulling is in the morning before eating or drinking anything. Swishing for about 10 to 20 minutes gives the oil enough time to bind to bacteria and toxins. If this feels too long, starting with 5 minutes and working up to a longer duration helps build the habit. Once done, spitting the oil out in the trash instead of the sink prevents plumbing issues, since oil can harden over time. Rinsing the mouth with warm water or a mix of water and salt helps remove any leftover oil. Doing this daily brings the best results. It doesn't replace brushing and flossing, but it works alongside them to give teeth and gums extra protection. Many people who make it a habit notice fewer cavities, healthier gums, and a fresher mouth overall. This simple practice makes a big difference in oral health. Teeth feel cleaner, gums feel stronger, and breath stays fresh longer. Over time, oil pulling becomes just as natural as brushing, and the benefits continue to build.
Sugar is one of the worst. Because you know what sugar does? It just feeds all those little microbes that are breaking down the things that are caught between your teeth. So those sugary drinks are particularly damaging to the teeth. One of the best things to eat is an apple. Your teeth and your mouth need crunchy things. So with a refined diet today, there's hardly any crunch, have you noticed? But apples require you to crunch, and when you crunch, that is strengthening the teeth, it is strengthening the jaws, it is strengthening the gums. No wonder the old saying says an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So get used to crunchy things. Every day we should have salad. So at lunchtime we always have a salad. Celery is particularly good, and carrots at crunching in the mouth. Children love raw carrots. Cucumbers, all of those crunchy foods, they're strengthening the gums, strengthening the teeth, and they are also strengthening the jaws. This explains why breastfeeding is so important for children, because when Well, for babies, because when babies breastfeed, it takes a lot of work to get the milk out of the breast, but that hard work that the baby does, it strengthens the jaw, it causes the roof of the mouth to form properly with that tongue pressing against it, and it gets that jaw ready for the teeth to come through. So when you look after your bones, you are also looking after your teeth.
Your teeth are not separate from the rest of your body. They are living structures that respond to the same conditions that affect your overall health. If your teeth are weakening, becoming sensitive, or showing signs of decay, it's often a sign that something deeper is out of balance. But the good news is that teeth can heal, and the key lies in providing the right environment for them to do so. Have you ever wondered why some people never seem to get cavities despite not having perfect dental hygiene, while others brush and floss religiously but still struggle with decay? It's not just about cleaning the teeth, it's about what's happening inside your body. Many people don't realize that gut health plays a huge role in dental health. If your digestion is poor, you might not be absorbing the minerals from your food, no matter how healthy your diet is. Processed foods, high sugar intake, and even chronic stress can damage the gut lining, making it harder for the body to absorb essential nutrients. Fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, and kefir can help restore balance in the gut, improving digestion and allowing your body to make the most of the nutrients you consume. Balancing the pH of your mouth is another important factor in maintaining strong, healthy teeth. When the mouth is too acidic, it creates the perfect environment for bacteria to thrive and for enamel to weaken. Acidic foods and drinks like soda, citrus fruits, and coffee can contribute to this problem. But nature has a way of restoring balance. Chewing fresh herbs like parsley and cilantro can help alkalize the mouth, reducing acidity and freshening breath at the same time. Another simple way to balance pH is by rinsing with salt water. A pinch of natural sea salt in a glass of water creates an alkaline solution that not only neutralizes acids, but also helps fight bacteria and soothe inflamed gums. Nature provides so many powerful tools for keeping teeth strong and healthy. Have you ever heard of neem? This ancient herb has been used for centuries in Ayurvedic medicine for dental care. Neem has antibacterial properties that help fight the harmful microbes responsible for cavities and gum disease. You can find neem toothpaste or even chew on neem sticks, which act as a natural toothbrush, scrubbing away plaque and bacteria while also strengthening the gums. Clove is another incredible herb for dental health. If you've ever had a toothache, you might have heard that clove oil can help relieve pain. But clove does more than just numb the area. It actually has powerful antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties that help fight infection and promote healing. Dabbing a little clove oil on a sore tooth or inflamed gums can provide relief while also supporting the body's natural healing process. Licorice root is another surprising ally for dental health. Studies have shown that compounds in licorice root can help fight the bacteria that cause cavities and gum disease. Some natural toothpaste brands include licorice root for this very reason. If you enjoy herbal teas, drinking licorice root tea can be a gentle way to introduce its benefits into your daily routine. Another powerful plant for oral health is myrrh. Used for centuries as a natural remedy for gum disease, myrrh has antibacterial and astringent properties that help tighten and heal gum tissue. If you have swollen or bleeding gums, a rinse made from myrrh extract and water can be a soothing and effective solution. Then there's turmeric, a well-known anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Brushing your teeth with a mixture of turmeric and coconut oil can help reduce gum inflammation, fight bacteria, and even naturally whiten teeth. Just be aware that turmeric can stain fabrics, so use it carefully. Herbal mouthwashes can be a great alternative to commercial products that contain alcohol and other harsh chemicals. A simple rinse made from sage tea can work wonders for gum health. Sage has natural antibacterial properties and has been traditionally used to strengthen gums and fight infections. Making a tea from fresh or dried sage leaves and swishing it around the mouth for a minute or two can be a refreshing and healing daily practice. Many commercial dental products strip the mouth of its natural protective barrier, disrupting the balance of good bacteria. Switching to natural alternatives allows the body to do what it was designed to do: protect, heal, and strengthen itself. The body has an incredible ability to repair when given the right conditions. Small cavities can remineralize, gums can regenerate, and enamel can regain strength with proper care. The key is not just to clean the teeth, but to nourish them from the inside out. If you've ever felt like dental problems were inevitable, know that they're not. Teeth can heal just like any other part of the body when given the right support. By focusing on real food, proper hydration, stress reduction, and natural herbal remedies, you can create the perfect environment for your teeth to stay strong, healthy, and resilient for years to come. With the right foods, hydration, stress management, and natural remedies, you can support your teeth the way nature intended. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more ways to keep your body strong and healthy. Thanks for watching, and take care of those teeth.